What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about how to make a hallway and one-point perspective. For this drawing, all you're going to need is a blank piece of paper, a pencil, and it really helps if you have a straight edge or a ruler, so if you have some nice straight lines. Are you ready? Okay, let's get started. First thing we're going to do, and it doesn't matter if you turn your paper portrait style like this or landscape style like this. I think I'm going to keep it landscape style. So, every perspective drawing is going to need a vanishing point, a little dot near the middle. It's not always in the middle, but for this drawing it's going to be. And then we're going to make a rectangle around that dot. Doesn't have to be perfect, just a rectangle. And after that, I do think I want to move my dot over just a little bit. There we go. So after that, we're going to take our ruler and line it up with that vanishing point, that dot right in the middle, and the corner of our rectangle. And you're just going to take that out from the corner to the edge of the page on all four corners. Vanishing point, line it up with the corner, and one more. So right now we've got the beginning of a hallway with a doorway at the end. So what we're going to do is put in some tiles for the floor, and I line that up with my vanishing point, and I go from the edge of that rectangle all the way to the edge of my page, and I'm going to do that a couple of times. And every time, we're going to keep our straight edge connected to that vanishing point. So it almost looks like rays of sunshine slanting out, just like that. All right? And then we're going to turn these into tiles, so they're going to need to be sort of a square shape. So now we're going to turn our ruler or our straight edge horizontal, side to side. And we're going to make a few lines that go straight across like that. Boom. Now we're starting to get a realistic floor in perspective, and we're going to do the same thing on the top for ceiling tiles. So a couple lines that are going from the vanishing point to the edge of the paper. I keep turning my straight edge. Maybe a line right there. And maybe one more. Doesn't have to be exactly the same amount I have. You could have a couple more, a couple less. So we've got, you know what? We've got to turn these into tiles. So same thing. We're going to take our ruler or our straight edge, and we're going to make some horizontal lines straight across. Straight across. So we've got a ceiling and a floor. Now let's think about what the walls will look like. Most walls are going to have a door somewhere, right? So let's make a door over here. And I'm going to use my ruler so my lines are nice and straight. And I'm going to make a line that goes from the bottom, where the floor ends, up a little past halfway on the page. And I'm going to make another line that goes straight up and down, from the floor, up a little bit more. Now this top of the door is a little tricky because the top of the door should slant towards the vanishing point. So I'm going to go from that line my ruler up with the vanishing point. And just like that, I've got a door. And what can we put on the other side? I kind of want to do a bulletin board. Wouldn't it be nice if we had a bulletin board, maybe with some artwork hanging up on it? So I'm going to make a line here. And then again, I'm going to line my ruler up with the vanishing point. And let's just take this board all the way off the page. Just like that. So we've got a pretty good start. And after this, it's all about details. So when I look around at doorways, I see that my doorways have a little border around them like this. Just another set of lines. That's what I see on mine. I might want to give my door a doorknob. And my classroom door has a little rectangle window like that, that you can peek in. Oh, you know what? We're going to need some doors at the end of the hallway. So the end of the hallway is farther away, and our door is going to be smaller. But I'm just going to go up like that. Make another line like that. And go across the top. And then let's put a line down the middle. These will be double doors. All right. I'm going to do the same thing. Little window in these doors. Little window in this door. And if I'm ever going too fast, don't forget you can pause it and catch up. And we'll do doorknobs on these too. Little circles. So that's a pretty good start. Now the rest, let's just have some fun, and I'm gonna make up some details. So maybe my bulletin board has some artwork on it, so I'll hang some papers up like this. Draw some little squares or rectangles. Doesn't have to be perfect. These are just little fun details. And then maybe my name is on the board. Mr. J's class. Because I'm so proud of all the artwork everybody's been hanging up or turning in. So we'll put it up on the board today. You could do little things like when you look at the ceiling. Most ceilings are bumpy, so we could do some little dots just to get the bumps in. We could color in some of the tiles or leave some of the tiles white. It's up to you. But keep thinking about what your details might look like. For example, I know that the end of my hallway is going to have an exit sign above the door. So I put a little rectangle there. There. Alright, some nice neat letters on it. Oh, that's not the neatest letters. And that's okay. And we can add some more and more and more. But that's kind of what I came up with for today. Not too super detailed, but enough to make a hallway look like a hallway. So try it out. Let me know how it goes. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.